Well, here we go with round 2 for this field. This one has been freshly planted in the last few days, and it really got pounded with rain last night. I mean, we had massive thunderstorms and probably got like 1.5 inches of rain. So if I'm going to find anything, this will be my best shot at it. One of the cool things about being retired is I can get out here when I want. I don't have to worry about work anymore. So wish me luck. I'm going to take a look here, and hopefully it's a little overcast. We could still get some more rain. Hopefully I won't get chased off with the rain. But if you see it, this video, that means I found stuff. Wish me luck. I'm going to get started. Well, it looks like we got the party started here. I got the first one of the day. I've never found one in this exact spot before. Hey, you know, I think that's just, that could be snapped off there. But I'm not sure. I might have had a stem on it. But it's not a bad looking blade. Really kind of thin, well worked. But never found one in this spot before. I'm on my way to what I consider the good spot, so no reason there couldn't be points here too. So this proves it. I'll be back with more. Well, it's been a little while. I haven't seen much other than a few chips, but I did walk up on something here that looks pretty good. At least it's got a point on it. I know that's one. Let's take a look and see what we got here. Yeah, I think the base must be snapped off, but boy, it's a nice blade. Real nice blade. Well, that's good. This is another field next to the one I really like to look, so I like this spot. It's a nice sandy area, and stuff usually shows up pretty good if it gets turned up. And I think that's the problem this year, is the land really needs to be turned over and bring up new stuff. But hey, I'm not complaining. I'll take whatever I can get. So on to the next. Well, it looks like I'm getting paid back for all those perfect tips and points that I found the other day. I got those 5 good ones. And today, everything seems to be broken. There's another one here. I'm not even sure if that's a point. I'm pretty sure it is, but it's pretty rough. But you know, it all adds to the picture of what life was like here. You know, they didn't have the best stones to work with all the times, and they probably just, you know, made what they could and got by with it. So I do believe that's something. It's got an edge, but I'll take it. Well, I'm walking the roads kind of close together this morning. I don't want to miss much, and I see here that that's my track over there, and here's what I missed. And it's too bad, because this is a really, really nice little Madison triangle, but the tip's gone. But boy, that's a nice one. I don't find a lot of those here, so that comes as a bit of a surprise. But you know, woodland people did travel the same area that the archaics did too, so there's another find. A lot of brokes, but still, finds are finds. I was juking some flakes over here, and I kind of just got this out of the corner of my eye, and I saw something that looked pretty darn good. Check this out. Maybe a little ding on the tip, but hey, that's a pretty good looking arrowhead. Let me grab that and we'll see what we got. Oh yeah, it's all pretty much there. I mean, the slightest tip ding, but good enough to call it all pretty much there. I'd say 99% there. Oop, lose it again. Yeah, it looks to be like a little side notch jobber. But that's a pretty good find. I'm over here on the edge of the field more. I don't usually look here that much, so it shows that it doesn't get looked as much, and probably there's a few things laying around out here. So I keep looking here, and then I'm going to go to another field over there where I hope to do my best. So far it's been a good day. Lots of finds. I seem to hit a pretty hot spot here in this field. A lot of chips here, and I'm finding some hardstone stuff. Now, this is not really what I'd call a pitted stone, but when you look real carefully at the end, you can see all of the beating that took place. So I I classify this as a hammerstone, and I love these things. It's really heavy too. It's got a lot of weight for its size. But then, not too far from that, I found this sticking up out of the ground. I'm pretty sure that's part of an adze or an axe. You can see it's all been worked off on the end, beat off there. It's just been beat until it chipped away. So I might drag that along too and wash it up when I get home just to see if it's anything. It's got a lot of weight. It's a good hard stone, and it does look to be somewhat polished. And I'll bring that along. So a couple nice hardstone tools right there, and things are looking up. So I might have to stack this stuff somewhere and come back and get it if I get too many. What a problem that would be. Well, I can see the tips gone on this one, but I thought it looked cool the way it was sitting there, and I thought I'd video it anyway. Getting a little breezy out here. Hope it doesn't blow any more rain in, because the sky's looking really good right now. So I'm hoping it stays this way for at least 3-4 more hours and lets me finish this hunt. Might have to be a 2-part video if I keep finding stuff. Wouldn't that be cool? Be a first for me. Anyway, on to the next one. Well, I just arrived in the good field, and I haven't been here more than 10 minutes, and looks like I got one here. Oops. Yeah, let's take a look at this. It's kind of a prego point, you know, a little fat, a little pregnant. Might have been a fertility point, you never know. But yeah, I'll take that little guy. Just a little tiny thing. But this one's all there. Tip, base. It's kind of a stem point. So let's hope this is the start of many more. Looks like the rain did some real good here. I was in this field a week ago and had to walk by this. Almost got washed off. This looks to be all there. Let's pull this guy out. That's a really nice one. Man, I love the stem base on this one. It's like this looks like a little mini Danish dagger, this thing does. Look at this. Is that the coolest looking point? And it's all there. That's a really cool stem. There's piles of chips in this area, and I'm really taking my time here, kind of going in circles and all over the place, just chasing chips. But I see this thing poking out, and I really like this one. Probably my best find yet. This is my favorite way to find a point right here. I mean, it's just, even blind paleo man can't miss that one. It's just such a nice looking point laying there. Getting a suntan out here. Call them suntan points. Lay right out flat in the sun. But that's another good one. See, I'm way out in a spot here. I really have never looked hard. Kind of in the middle of the field off the main site, so there might have been a little camp out here. Definitely Lamoka, and what tells me Lamoka is they never usually finished off the base. They would leave it flat, like from the original spall, and they would stem it, and they're usually kind of crude and thick, but yeah, that's classic Lamoka right there. And Lamoka is early archaic, so these guys go back quite a ways. Okay, here's a look at what I found while I was out looking today. There's just a few points there. None of them are really all that perfect. Maybe a little tip ding or a base or something. But it was a good hunt. I was real happy to find this stuff. But the one thing I was really happy with is this very cool hammerstone. Now you can see, you know, this was really used on both ends. I mean, that's a really telltale sign. But look at the way the top of this was polished too. That was ground flat. And so was this side too. That's a pretty cool artifact. I mean, I'm more excited about that than I am the Arrowheads, truthfully. But yeah, good find. And it's something that somebody held in their hand and they used it, and that's the damage that was caused from beating it against something pretty hard. You can only wonder. And I thought I'd give you a real quick look. Here's the pestle. I'll glue it back together. It's all one piece now, like it was originally. It's pretty cool. It's a big one, and weighs a ton. I mean, this thing probably weighs all of 10-12 pounds. So there's my hunt. real happy with what I was allowed to find, and I'll probably go back again some other day after some more rain. They're calling for more, so real happy with this hunt. So thanks to everybody that watches and comments, and there'll always be more, so keep watching.